Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Christina. I am a 36-year-old all cash budgeter who is absolutely 100% in love with the show Supernatural. And yes, Dean is my favorite. Whether it's Dean the character or it's just Jensen Ackles, the person, who is an amazing actor, very talented, very good guy. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. This is going to raise some controversy in the budget world, and I know it is, and I'm sorry, but this was my choice, and it's everybody's choice on what that they do. Your money situation is what's best for you. I have a job that I no longer work with that had a 401k. I no longer am able to make adjustments to that 401k as far as who I am invested with, since I am no longer employed there. However, I went from making average of 40 to 55% return over, an entire year, to I have watched my 401k drop $3,000 this year alone. My computer, of course, tells me about the stocks and stuff down in the bottom, and I constantly see it every day where things are falling. Some people are okay with investing, and if you've got time or if you've got a high amount of money, don't touch it. I didn't have a lot of money in there to begin with. I was under $20,000 whenever I left that job as far as what was invested in there. And then as things have occurred over the last year or so, especially in the last few months, I watched as some of that money went away. I had the option to roll it over, but I'm not comfortable with the stock market right now. I feel more confident putting a big portion of that money into a high yield savings account that's going to go up and isn't going to go down, as well as taking care of some things that I know my family personally needs. If I would have had 50, 60 grand in there, I would hope that I would have time for it to bounce back with the age that I am. But that's not necessarily the case here. I pulled it out. I know I'll have the penalty. I've already stashed that money back in case I need it come tax time. And that's all that matters. You do what's best for your budget. You do what's best for your family, and I will do the same. However, today we are going to get into cash stuffing this money that my family needs. So with that being said, let's get us some Sort Quick. And if you want to see a hilarious person to watch is Miss Alicia at Hands and Bands. She is just so funny. She does these little commercials and everything. The fingertip moistener, the easy, clean way to get a better grip. She makes my day every day. Every morning is wonderful with having her there, and I appreciate it. Let me move my Dream Big Budgets beautiful cash tray over here. So let's get into this money. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm going to edit out that I've already said, but let's stuff some money, guys. I know you all are going to want to know how much all of this is. $4,200 that we will be stuffing today. I can't tell if you guys can see that. I hope you can. Now I decided to scoot that over so you guys can see it all. I decided to pull the stuff out of my Happy Planner because we have so much today. I'm not going to sit here and color all of this in. I will mark what needs to be done, how far I need to go to, and then I will color that off camera. That way we are not wasting time with that. But I do have my breakdown here, so that way we can know where we're putting what. So with all of that being said, let's jump on into it, shall we, guys? First, we're going into Sam. Let me grab my beautiful paperweight from Budget with Free. So, car maintenance. We're going to be adding in $900 into car maintenance, and we're going to be doing that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at me pull that perfectly. 6 hundreds, 2 50s, 5 20s, 7 10s, and 6 5s. And I know some of you are wondering, why am I breaking it down so much? Well, there's a reason. First, we are having to put tires on my husband's vehicle. We're having to put tires there, and then my vehicle also needs tires, but mine also needs an alignment. And so what I will do is I have it broke down this way so that I can put the money on my card that gains me cash back, and then once that is paid for, then I will just reimburse the card, and I want to be sure I have the proper amount to reimburse for those, and then whatever is left over we will keep in our car maintenance binder. And then when the time is ready, we will do a bill exchange for you guys. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93. So we're at 1,300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 1,400. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we now have 14. So now we're going to move over to Christmas. We're going to be adding 450, which will be 2 100s, 2 50s, 5 20s, 3 10s, and 4 5. And look at me not even update this over here. So it will actually fill up our car savings tracker all the way to the end. And so what we will do is I will color this in. Now we go over to our Christmas, and we started with 550. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 20, 40, 60, 80, 9, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 1,000. There's the 1,000 mark. And it also makes me very excited because that means that I get to use some of the gorgeous Hands and Bands placeholders that I have. I need to message her and see if I can get some of the ones with like my supernatural symbol on them, because that would be awesome. But those are what I have for right now, and that is what I will use. Definitely go check out her Etsy shop. And while you're out there in the Etsy land, check out my shop. Oh, we better go over here to our tracker. This right here would be, this one down here would be the 1,000. So I'll just color that right there that way, and I will know to come back and color up to that one. Or this video would be probably longer than my cell phone will record. Alright, next we're moving over to mine. Be adding $32 today, and I'm doing that as a 20, a 10, and 2 1. So we're doing it the easy way. So now we have 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We now have $48. And these right here are manifestation bills. I know it's upside down, I'm sorry. I got that from Tina at A Pink Cloth Life. It'll be linked down below. Tina's wonderful. I get all my stickers from her. I'm sure you've all seen them before. So since each rainbow is $16, I will color this one and this one. So that's my way of marking that I need to fill both of those in. Alright, so now over to clothing, and today it will be getting to 18, and we're going to do that as 2 100s, a 10, a 5, and 3 1s. So that will now give us 1, 2, 3, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8. Put this in here, and alright, so that completes clothing. Next we're going to go over to date night. And it currently has 0, and it's going to be getting $100 today, which I did as 3 20s. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, $100. Now I'm going to move this just because it's getting a little thick here, which is a good thing. So dental is next. We'll be getting $80. So we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200. So we now have $200 in dental. So it's going to get a 1, a 50, and a 5. It's okay. I will take it out of my next cash stuffing to hit that lovely $1,000 mark. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 60, 75, 85. So we now have $9.85. So we will get that final $15 in on our next cash stuffing to hit that $1,000 mark. Alright, next, my husband currently has 0, and he will be getting 25. So now he has $25. We're going to be skipping extra snack. This is just whenever the kids don't have school or something like that, so that I'm building that up for them for other events. Like this week, they've used a lot of it because they've had ice cream day and field trips and all of that. So yeah. Next, over to family time. You know what? I'm gonna make that 100 and see if I have the $15 to do that now. We all make these mistakes. It's okay. So we actually added 35, and that's where my other $15 was. Yay! 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95, 100. Sorry guys, I thought I heard something. So that now gives us $100 there. Fur babies. I said I needed to beef this up in the last cash stuffing because of the fact of our flea and tick stuff and all that that's coming up. It's going to be getting $240 today, which is 100, 2 50s, a 20, a 10, and 2 5s. So now we have 1, 52, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 305. And hopefully that will be enough to take care of what needs to be done right now, and we can start saving again for our food and stuff for the next month. We try to buy in bulk. Next is gambling. I am giving myself some money to play with. Nothing major. I'm giving myself $20, guys. So I'm going to do 2 5s and 10 1s. So now it will have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we now have $20 in gambling. And we do have Father's Day and stuff like that coming up, so I am going to add some money into gifts, which is one thing I don't have a challenge for. I'm working on a few things. There are some things that just came out on my Etsy over the weekend, and some more that will be coming soon. How did I break this down, guys? Oh, I was about to grab a 50, 3 20s, a 10, and a 5. So that now gives us, because we had $5 to start with, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80. So we now have $80 in gifts. Now we're going to move over to health. And this one is a challenge. This one is our heads or tails challenge. And so since we get $1 for heads and $2 for tails, we're just going to try to go through as many weeks as we can for the amount that I had set up, which I had $55. So we should be able to get through a couple of weeks. So let me grab that coin. I'm going to use this quarter here. So we have... I'm trying not to hit the camera, guys. That's why I'm doing it out here. We're going to get through as many weeks as we can, getting as close to that 55 as we can. I'm going to try to speed through this so that you guys don't have to watch all of this, because it's going to take a little bit. So we're currently at $32, which means we still have 23 more to go. So we may be able to get 2 more weeks depending on what one of those weeks works out to. Alright, so now let's see what we're at. So we're at 9 plus 12 plus 11 plus 7 plus 14, which gives us 53. So we're going to say that that's close enough. And we're just going to put the $55 in there. So we're going to do a 50 and a 5. So now health has 50, 70, 90, 1, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18. So we're now at 118, which means we had 63 to begin with. We actually had 64. I'll figure out that missing dollar here in a minute, guys. Right. That is going to complete Sam. Yeah, that's pretty thick. So once we pay for the tires and stuff, we'll see where we're at. We may be doing a bill exchange faster than I thought we would. So let's put Sam to the side. Let's move over to Charlie. Put my quarter out of the way. And Charlie will first be going to home maintenance, which for it, I do $10 per symbol. And I'm going to be doing $80 today, so that should fill up this first row. So I will just color this in afterwards to there. This one is also available on my Etsy shop. So home maintenance currently has $20. It will be getting 80. So we now have 50, 70, 80, 95, 100. We now have $100 in home maintenance, which we do have a new home, so I'm hoping we don't need a lot of that, but we shall see. Now we're going over to what I call our idiots fund, which is also our miscellaneous money in case we do overspending somewhere. And we're going to be adding in $70. Apparently it's supposed to rain today. I just heard some thunder. Had no idea it was supposed to do that. Thought we were in the clear for the next week. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100. Like I said, guys, a lot of these I just wanted to make even. So we can move home maintenance out of the way. Next, we're going to be going to Izzy B. So our little Izzy B, this is money she saved up, or we've added a little here and there. She is getting $25, and we're doing that as a 20 and a 5. So she now has 50, 70, 95, 97, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then she has some change over here as well, which should make her 113.48. So proud of that kid. And then our son Caleb, and he will be getting 25 as well. And he now has 50, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 99. And I will end up adding the extra dollar to that later so that we can have it an even 100. Next we're going over to lawn care, which lawn care will be getting 175. And I had it broke down into 2 50s, 2 20s, 3 10s. And I know some people keep theirs in larger bills, but I don't always have the change to be able to do that whenever I need to take the money out. So this is how I do it. You do it, whatever works for you. So lawn care now has 51, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 205. This makes me feel so much better, guys, knowing I have this instead of watching it constantly drop. Now we're going to go over to Miss Lorelei. She currently has 55, 57, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. And then her thing says with her change and other coins, she currently has 68.55. Which means she will have 93.55 after we add in her 20 and her 5. But I will count the dollar bills for you all. 50, 75, 80, 82, 84, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So she has $1.55 in change that she has saved up. Now we're going to move over to manifestations. It will be getting a 20, a 10, and a 5 for $35. So now it has 20, 35, 45, 50. This is also for anything that we feel that putting money into will come back at a higher percentage. However you want to look at that. Then we're going to go over to our retirement. This is separate from my savings that I have, guys. And it is going to be getting 4 $100 bills. It's not getting that pretty old one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I will be adding this into the high yield savings account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 25. Once it reaches 500, I will add it over. Alright, and next is school expenses. This handles all of the back to school costs and any extra stuff that may come up. And it will be getting $265 today, which is 200s, 3 20s, and a 5. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 65, 70. So that is 370. So that would be 7 more, which we have watched, because let's be realistic, I've watched more than that. Season 3, episode 10, which I'm further along on that. And we didn't add for our retirement. Our retirement should be, so there's 10 in each row. Oh, this one come from Savannah at Sav Saves. She's also on Etsy. So that's 200, 300, 400, or 425. And so we should be, that one I will color in later. School expenses. We are slacking, guys. We are slacking a lot. And since we added 265 to this, each one is 5, 7 full rows, and then 4 on the next one. And this is where I should stop. And I will color that in. I'll color it in later, guys. I know that's horrible, but now I know where I need to be. And then we moved over into vacation. And guys, it is only the second week of May, and the heat is already hitting Tennessee like there is no tomorrow. 25. Second week of May, already 90-degree temps. I am not okay with that. So it's getting a 100 and a 50. So 150, 65, 75. So we now have 175 in vacation, and then we'll go from there. So that is going to complete Charlie. Yeah, we may need to be doing a bill swap, bill condensing soon. Alright, now we're going to go over to, oh, so sorry, Mr. Crowley, Mr. Mark Shepard. Leave me a smiley face if you know what I'm in reference to with Mr. Mark Shepard. That means you've been watching and you've been paying attention. We're going to go over into new cars. We're going to be getting 50 more, which is going to give us $100, which means that we're missing 50 based off of that, but it's okay. We will deal with that later. Now for our cost of living, we're going to go on over to our 52-week challenge, which I'm not going to try to fill a bunch of these in. I'm going to go straight to number 44 and color that one in. And cost of living currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So once we add that 44, that will give us $50. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is just for extra stuff as things keep continuing to increase. Alright, now that we have that, let's move on over to our Friendsgiving challenge, which is the one that I created because, as Bobby Singer and Dean says, as well as others, family don't end with blood, but it doesn't start there either. So it is going to be getting a $45 today, which I have that as 2 20s and a 5. So it currently has 15. And now we will have 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. So we now have $60 in Friendsgiving. So I'm going to make this one pink so I know where to go to. That completes all of those. Now we're going to go over to our Saveopoly. I have no idea what we're going to get. None. But I budgeted $50, and so we're going to see what we end up getting. So we left off right here where we saved $10 last time. And we got 3. So that is 1, 2, and 3. So that is $18. So that leaves us with 32. So let's roll again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which gives us another $10. So now we're here. I hope you guys can see that. And we're going to try to roll one more time and hope we don't go over. We got some big numbers coming. We got to roll past a lot of stuff. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to go to jail. I cannot save $100 because I don't have it. But we will mark that we are in jail for next time. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to add the 50. So we had $22 left. So that means the next time we roll, we will have to get $78. So we may be in jail for a little while because I normally don't have this kind of money to throw into this. So yeah, I've got to hurry up and get this video done by what the storm sounds like that's coming in. So that's 10, 10, 20, 30, 45, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So we're going to have $60 in our Saveopoly. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with it. What sinking fund it'll go to. We'll figure that out at a later time. So now that completes Crowley. Now we're going to go over into my business because yes, I'm taking some of this money and I'm putting it into my business. I'm not putting anything crazy. It will be okay. So first we go up to this wonderful envelope I got from Kristen at Intentional Living. And guys, I try to remember as many of y'all as I can on who I got what from. Some are easier because they use their stuff a lot, and then others, I just bought so much stuff from so many of you, it's hard to keep up sometimes. But Brianna's Craft House is who did this binder. The rest of them I did myself. So Products is getting $10, and it currently has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that will give us 28. I want to try to rush this along. I don't know how long I've been going for. I can't see that part. And the storm is concerning me. So shipping currently has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's getting 10, so that'll be 19. Throw that 10 in there. Then we'll go over to Basics. And Basics currently has 5, 6, 7, 8. It will be getting 5, which is $13. That 5 there. And that completes that part of our business. Then over to emergency for the business. This is in case something breaks, something happens. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be getting $5, which will give us 12. Hope you guys can still see that. Let me put my dice away. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to go over to our giving. Just for anyone in need that I come across, or if I decide to try to help somebody with something, or you know, some of the support for you guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it's going to be getting $6, and so that'll give it 12 as well. So we'll do a 5 and a 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And see guys, $1 at a time adds up, and you never know when you may have extra to throw in there. So no matter what your income is, you can do this. And you'll be shocked at how much you're able to save by doing this. 5, 10, 11, 12 in Hobby Lobby. Add in a 5, so we now have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. And then subscriptions is getting the most, simply because of the fact that I've had some stuff already come out, and I know there's some more stuff coming soon. And 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 is what it has now, and it'll be getting $15. So a 10 and a 5. So we now have 10, 15, 20, 5, 26, 27, 28. Trying to make sure I'm still recording. Now we're going to move over to taxes. I am putting just $5 in there just to help. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about this. 10, 15, 17, 18, 19. Because I don't think I'm going to make a whole lot. Speaking of which, if you're interested in anything on my Etsy, please go and check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. My goal is to have 2 sales a week throughout the month of May, which would total up to 8 sales. I am halfway there, and it's halfway through the month. So let's try to get me those last 4 sales, guys. 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, 24. I would greatly appreciate it. And that's all we're putting into our business binder for today. And now we're going to go into Bobby, which is our bills binder. And I'm going to be adding in $77 to our 1 month ahead, because that will bring it to an even amount, because we're currently at 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 400, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, and 3. So we're currently at 1,433. By adding the 77, which I had as a 50, a 20, a 5, and 2 ones. That should put us at the 1,500 mark. So we now have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 495, 5,000. So that's 100. So yeah, we're at 5,000. 1,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I count something wrong? Okay. We're at 1,510. It's always good to be a little over. I just thought we were going to be at 1,500 exactly. Oh well. Alright, and then we're going to go back over to debt, and we're going to add some into it. We're going to add 223, which should be the remainder of this money. Let's check and see. We have 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20. We have extra. Oh, there's that $15. 20, 1, 2, 3. That's that $15 that we had pulled out of family time that was supposed to go into emergency. So we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 35, 41, 2, and 3. So we now have 243, which means we had $20 beforehand. So now we're going to go back over to our emergency so we can officially hit $1,000 in our emergency fund. That should be back over here in Sam. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, 1,000. So we have officially hit the $1,000 in our emergency fund, guys. Yay! I had it before, and then, you know, things happen. We use the emergency fund for the emergency. So now I'm going to put a note up here that this is now at 1,000. So that completes that. And once we pay this stuff and I see where we're at, we may or may not do a cash condensing here the next couple of weeks. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying for this long video. I hope you understand why I did what I did. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for sticking with me throughout this. I'm going to go check on this weather, and I will talk to you guys later. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Leave me a sun. if you made it to the end. Thank you so much for following along, guys. I appreciate you guys being here so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, carry on.